October 2020. Most people remember it for silence, empty streets, and the feeling that something unseen was watching. But there were other stories. Stories that never made the news. Stories buried in private recordings, deleted files, and abandoned transmissions. Some say they're fake. Others say they were never meant to be found. Tonight, you'll hear 26 of them. And if you're still watching by the end, you might wish you hadn't started. It started as static. Late at night, a man named Arif tuned into a dead radio frequency. Between bursts of white noise, he heard something faint, rhythmic, almost like breathing. Then words. Don't respond. He leaned closer. It hears you. The signal suddenly stopped. Then his phone rang, unknown number. He answered, the same breathing. A commuter boarded the last train home. No driver. No passengers. Doors closed automatically. The train began moving. Every station they passed was unfamiliar. The final stop? A platform filled with people, all staring directly at the train, not moving, not blinking. The doors opened. None of them got on. But one of them waved. A woman rented an apartment with mirrored walls. At night, she noticed something strange. Her reflection blinked slower than her. One night, she turned off the lights. In the darkness, she saw movement. Her reflection was still there, smiling. A research vessel intercepted a signal from beneath the ocean floor. It wasn't human. It repeated coordinates. When they followed them, they found a massive structure. Older than any civilization, the signal changed. Yo were not invid. An app promised perfect dreams. Millions downloaded it. At first, it worked. Then users began reporting shared dreams. Same place, same voice. Stay asleep. Those who woke up couldn't move. Those who didn't never woke again. A security guard monitored empty hallways. At 3:13 a.m., a figure appeared on camera 6, tall, distorted, standing still. When he went to check, the hallway was empty. Back on the screen, the figure was closer. A Mars colony went silent. When a rescue team arrived, everything was intact. Food still warm. Lights still on. No bodies. Only one message carved into the wall. I came from below. A programmer discovered hidden lines in his system. They weren't written by him or anyone. They formed sentences. I see you. His webcam light turned on. A family noticed a new door in their hallway. It hadn't been there before. Inside, another hallway. Then another. Each one darker, longer. The father went in. He never came back. But sometimes, they hear him calling from inside. One night, the stars shifted, not gradually. Instantly, astronomers panicked. The constellations formed a pattern, a message. You are observed. A young boy began describing places he had never seen. Planets, creatures, machines. His drawings matched classified images. When questioned, he said, "They show me when I sleep." Who? They don't have names. A hospital sealed off its 7th floor. No one was allowed in. A nurse accidentally took the elevator there. The doors opened. Patients stood in the hallway, all facing her, all whispering. Joint U.S. The world lost power for 9 minutes. When it returned, people reported missing time. Some weren't where they had been. Some weren't themselves. And some were never found. A government leak revealed a project studying shadows. They weren't reflections. They moved independently. In some cases, they left. Astronauts heard a voice outside the station. No signal source, no transmission. Just a voice, speaking clearly. Let me in. Hikers entered a forest trail. After hours, they returned to the same spot. Agon. And again, the trees began changing. Watching. One of them stopped moving. It had a face. A man lived the same day repeatedly. Nothing changed, except one thing. Each time, A figure got closer. A group played a ritual in an elevator. Wrong sequence. Wrong floor. The doors opened to a city that wasn't theirs. Silent, except for footsteps behind them. A scientist received a message from the future. It was from him. Do not continue. He ignored it. The next message came faster. You've doomed US. A man rented a cheap motel room at night. The walls pulsed, slow, rhythmic, like breathing. He tried to leave. The door wouldn't open. The room exhaled. A woman felt watched constantly. She set up cameras, reviewed footage. There was nothing. Until one frame, something standing behind her. Looking at the camera. A man received a call from his own number. He answered. He heard himself screaming. Then silence. Then a whisper. It's too late! A dead influencer kept posting. New videos, new content. Responding to comments, people thought it was a joke. Until one video showed something behind her, moving. Explorers found tunnels beneath a city, miles of them. Ancient. But something was living there. Watching from the dark, waiting. A news station aired a live emergency alert. No explanation, just a message. Do not look at the sky. People ignored it. They looked. And then they stopped moving. If you're hearing this, it means the archive was recovered. It means someone found the recordings. And it means you've listened to all of them. But there's one more thing you need to know. These weren't stories. They were warnings. Every event, every signal, every voice is connected. And now you're part of it. Because once you hear it, it knows you're listening. If you made it this far, don't replay it. Don't share it at night. And whatever you do, if you hear static, don't answer.